Hello students, what is the dream of the life? I believe the dream of the life is the life should be toxic free. And how can we have toxic free life? We can have toxic free life if we have a well developed excretory system. And how we can have well developed excretory system? For that we should have a proper knowledge about excretory system. So in this video, I am going to discuss the test which we have conducted yesterday or a day before, and there were few doubts, so I am going to discuss all these questions here. Our question number 1 in today's test, yesterday test was, where does ultrafiltration occurs? Now there are 4 options. Woman's capsule, yes, ultrafiltration occurs in woman's capsule. Glomerulus, yes, glomerulus is also correct answer where ultrafiltration occurs. Another one is malpighian corpuscle. What is malpighian corpuscle? Malpighian corpuscle is the combination of woman's capsule and glomerulus. And the last one is malpighian tubules. Malpighian tubules are the excretory organ in insects. So the last choice is completely wrong. Let's discuss about first, second and third. Woman's capsule is a cup-like structure where glomerulus is situated, and basically ultrafiltration occurs inside the woman's capsule via glomerulus. When we have a combination of woman's capsule and glomerulus, that is malpighian corpuscle, then the correct answer will be malpighian corpuscle, not woman's capsule or not glomerulus. If woman's capsule and glomerulus is individually present, then we may choose that part. Otherwise, the correct answer will be malpighian corpuscle. Our next question is, where is the most water reabsorbed into the blood stream? PCT, yes, water is reabsorbed in PCT. DCT is the part where some of the amount of water and minerals ions are also absorbed. Henle's loop is the part where again some of the water and sodium ions are absorbed. Renal vein is the part where no absorption takes place. I mean, the renal vein is the part where the reabsorbed material is containing. But the question is, where is the most water reabsorbed into the blood stream? The maximum amount of water, that is 65 to 80% of water of the filtrate, is absorbed in PCT. So our correct answer is PCT. Our next question is the duct that transport urine to urinary bladder. The duct that transport urine to urinary bladder from kidney is ureter. The correct answer is ureter. Urethra transport urine outside the body, not to the urinary bladder. So urethra will not be the answer. PCT, not at all, because the term urine is never used in PCT. DCT will not be the answer. Yes, in DCT we use the term urine, but DCT carry urine to collecting duct, not to urinary bladder. So correct answer is ureter. Our next question is the process by which urine moved to urinary bladder. Yes, actually in paper there was some mistake in this question, so don't worry, you will get weightage for that. The process by which urine moves to urinary bladder. Urination and micturition are the same thing, and urination and micturition means the expulsion of the urine from the bladder along with urethra. Okay. The another answer option is peristalsis. The peristalsis is the movement by which urine moves to urinary bladder via ureter. तो ureter से urinary bladder तक आने में 2 चीजें help करती हैं. One is peristalsis movement and the another one is gravity. So the right answer is peristalsis. Excretion will not be in choice at all, because excretion is the removal of toxic waste that could be in the form of urine or in the form of carbon dioxide. The net filtration pressure in the glomerular glomerulus is 25 mm of Hg. This statement is false because the net filtration pressure in the glomerulus is approximately 10 mm of Hg, which is not the function of kidney. Kidney helps in excretion. This is correct answer. Kidney never function in egestion. It is a function of anus. Kidney helps in osmoregulation. That is also correct. And kidney helps in maintenance of blood pH. That also correct. But here the question is, which is not the function of kidney? Egestion is not the function of kidney. So the correct answer is egestion. Our next question is, name the parts present in cortex region. Cortex is the outermost region of the kidney. Vomus capsule, glomerulus, PCT, DCT, they all four are present in cortex region. So correct answer is this. Our next question is, pigment that impart yellow color to urine. First, let's understand what is bilirubin. Bilirubin is the bile pigment. What is hemoglobin? Hemoglobin is a pigment which is present in blood and which helps in carrying of oxygen. Urochrome is the pigment which impart yellow color to urine, and it is formed by the decomposition of bile pigments. It imparts yellow or umber color, liquid color, due to presence of this urochrome. The color varies with diet and concentration. See, if you have more umber color or if your urine is dark yellowish in color, there is possibility that you are not able to filter all the components of blood which are toxic in the form of urine. So what you are supposed to do, you should drink a lot of water, and you can try this. When you are drinking a good amount of water, then you pass out urine almost transparent in color. Okay. The next question is the most abundant inorganic constituent of the urine. First, let's understand whether they are inorganic compound or organic compound. Ammonia, water, NaCl, carbon dioxide, all four are inorganic component of inorganic component. Carbon dioxide is not constituent of urine. Yes, it is inorganic, but it is not the constituent of urine. So rest 3 we will consider. Out of rest 3, ammonia is present only in aminotelism animals. Now, what is aminotelism animals? Aminotelic animals are the animals which release waste in the form of ammonia. Do you know ammonia is the most toxic waste? And to remove ammonia, we need lot of amount of water. That's why animals, those who release ammonia as a waste product, they are generally aquatic animals or amphibians and aquatic insects. Ammonia is highly toxic. That's why it required a lot of amount of water to release urine. Water is definitely a constituent of urine, but it is not the most abundant constituent of the urine. The most abundant inorganic constituent of urine is NaCl. So our correct choice is NaCl. Let's move to another question. If excess water intake dilutes the body fluids, ADH secretion rises. Now let's understand. What is ADH? It is adenosine What is ADH? It is antidiuretic hormone. It is also known as vasopressin. It released from posterior part of pituitary gland. And now, what is the function of ADH? The function of ADH is to absorb water from the urine. जो urine बनता है उससे water को absorb करना. Now, if your body contain already more water, excess water is there, body is already having dilute fluid, then you don't require water at all. then ADS secretion will decrease, so it will absorb less amount of water and it will remove most of the water in the form of urine. So this statement is false. Our next question is, the hormone that increases the water absorption is ADS, that is antidiuretic hormone, and vasopressin, that is another term for ADS. So both are correct answer. Let's move to another question. The process by which water is reabsorbed into the secondary capillaries, the correct answer is diffusion. Okay. The part of the renal tubule that is permeable in water. Descending limb is permeable to water, which is highly permeable to water actually, out of ascending limb and descending limb. PCT and DCT, they also helps in reabsorption of water. But here the correct choice will be descending limb because that is specifically permeable to water. Dash is the structural and functional unit of kidney. The correct answer is nephron. I know in question paper I have given dash is the structural and functional unit of life. So I have corrected that and I will mark you accordingly. Where the urine term first used? The urine term is first used in DCT. PCT, where still reabsorption and tubular secretion is going on. Efferent arteriole, that is the very first step from where the blood enter. Efferent arteriole that carry blood away from the kidney. So that could not be the choice. The right answer is DCT, that is distal convoluted tubule. Vasoconstriction results in more water being extracted from the kidney. Now let's understand what is vasoconstriction. Vaso means vessels. Constriction means constrict, sikulna. So vasoconstriction is a process which occurs when the outside temperature is low. Blood vessels constrict. The blood supply to the vessels constricted कम हो जाती है. That's why blood flow is decreased, heat loss is reduced and it produces less amount of sweat. It means it produces more amount of urine. So the water being extracted from the kidney will reduce. वो कम हो जाएगा. Kidney से जो reabsorb होके पानी जाता है वो कम हो जाएगा. The urine which extracted from the kidney will increase. Urine का amount बढ़ जाएगा. So this statement is false. Simple सी बात है. Vasoconstriction is a condition in which blood flow decreases, sweat production decreases, urine production increases. So water will extract in the form of urine, but the water which is extracted in the form of from the kidney in the form of reabsorption and all, that will decreases. Glucose is reabsorbed by nephric filtrate by the process called active transport. Now there are three processes: osmosis, diffusion and active transport. Glucose is a solute and solute is transported. For transportation of solute, energy is required. That's why here the correct answer is active transport. Arrange them in a correct sequence. See, first three, it is starting from the glomerulus. That is wrong. It actually starts from renal artery. So first renal artery, then renal artery divide and form efferent arteriole. Then efferent arteriole divide and form glomerulus. Glomerulus unite and form efferent arteriole. Efferent arteriole unite and form renal veins. So correct answer is this. Now the next question is, kidney has dotted appearance due to presence of. Kidney has dotted appearance due to presence of malpighian capsules in the cortex. Mitochondria in cortex भी सही हो सकता था क्योंकि there is a lot of mitochondria, but that does not give dotted appearance. Glomerulus भी वही होता है and that also helps in dotted appearance. Woman's capsule is also there, that also impart dotted appearance. But altogether, if malpighian capsule is given, then we will go for the malpighian capsule, which include both glomerulus as well as woman's capsule. Okay, and it is more red in color due to presence of glomerulus because glomerulus is a network of capillaries. Organ which produce urea. The organ which produces urea is liver. Nothing is produced in kidney. Kidney helps in filtration and then form urine. वहाँ कुछ बनता नहीं है ऐसा कुछ. Okay. Last is part of nephron which contain highest amount of urea. Now this question is very very important. See, PCT तो बिल्कुल ही भूल जाइए and renal vein that are not, these two will not be in the choice. Now we have to choose out of DCT and out of collecting duct. That's absolutely true that DCT is the part where the first time we use the term urine. Okay. Blood enters through renal artery. Renal artery से आया efferent arteriole. Efferent arteriole से PCT में reabsorption और tubular secretion दोनों होते हैं. Reabsorption होता है ग्लूकोज का, amino acids, water and some amount of ions. In DCT again there is a reabsorption of ions. There is tubular secretion, and by the tubular secretion, if some of the amount of urea or uric acid is left, that also added there. So finally collecting duct is the tube which contain more urea. क्योंकि DCT से अभी finally उसको किस में जाना है, collecting duct तक जाना है. तो DCT भी, यदि DCT आपने individually दिया है, then the correct answer will be DCT. But if collecting duct is also there, then we should go for the collecting duct, because collecting duct is the final tube which carry urine, which contain highest amount of urea, because that is the part where the final वो लेन देन है ना, इनका जितना लेन देन है, reabsorption and tubular secretion is finally over, and the help that ADH का जो भी role है, that is completed. So our final answer will be collecting duct. So by this I have discussed the entire. Oh, I have not done this question. It is urochrome. Okay. So by this I have discussed all these questions. Now revise chapter again. Practice all the diagrams, and still if you people have doubt, you may ask, and most welcome for that. Okay. I'm not going to see my view score. Okay. And keep revising, keep learning, keep asking, because this is a time when you can learn lot many new things. Corona could be a time or like a kind of a barrier for someone, that we are at home, we are not going to school, what we can do and all. But for me, it is a time when we can learn lot many new things. So this is the technology where I am learning new things. Definitely you people also can learn lot many things. So take care, goodbye, and enjoy your learning.